Yo ho everybody, the Puka here, and what you're looking at is a looping animation test. For my newest movie that I'm going to be working on called Pixeled Heart, it's going to be the third part of the MineCraft movie series. I'm going to try and use stop animation, and this little guy was made just using the new Snapshot and the teleport command. The new teleport command, you can set coordinates for which direction you're going to be facing once you teleport. So northeast, southwest, and up and down. So I just set a bunch of commands, blocks to point in about the same direction, and copied and pasted this little guy and changed up a few features here and there in order to make it look like he's walking. This is going to be a wireframe of a design that I'm going to be using for the new movie that I'm making. So this guy actually took me about 3 hours to both create, duplicate, and edit each frame. What you see here is about 60 frames of 60 frames of animation. So it took me about 3 hours to create this guy, animate this guy, take the pictures, and edit it all together. So it's a pretty good amount of time, but that equals out to like 2 seconds of film time. So it's going to take me quite a while to achieve the look that I want for the movie. I mean, this might be a year-long project, but yeah, I've got to do a lot of planning for the storyboard now. I have an extremely firm idea of what the movie will be, and now I just need to plan out all the shots and which portions will be stop animations and which won't. So that way, while I'm working on it throughout the year, I will have a schedule that I can work on. Plus, if I get the ability to have other people work on it, it may take less time than that. So let me show you how I did the animation of this guy, and you might be able to do your own stop animation in the next 1.8 snapshot. So what makes stop animation possible in the 1.8 snapshot is the new command for teleportation. In teleportation, you have the standard X, Y, and Z coordinates that determine which block that you're going to be teleported onto. But there's these two other sections now that you can use, which determines which direction the character will be facing when he teleports, northeast, southwest, and anywhere in between of 360 degrees. Right now I have this guy pointing at 340 degrees, which means it's going to be in about this direction. Also, I have this -20, which means that he's going to be facing about 20 degrees up from straight onto the horizon, so about there. So, what I have set up here is that from this red block wool here over to the blue wool right there is a frame. That is one single frame of animation. And I just copied from that red wool to that blue wool, and I copied it here, there, there, one for each frame of animation. And it included this little teleportation block. So when I click this guy, it's going to teleport me right here. I'm going to teleport right next to this block, but I'm going to be looking in a specific direction. So click, and I look in this direction, and then I would take a screen capture. And that would be one frame. Then I would just move on to this next guy over here, and I would click the button and get my next frame of animation. Click the button and take another screenshot. That would be my next frame of animation. Thankfully, when I copied these guys into MCEdit, I'm not sure if MCEdit actually copies this code, but it knows that to teleport me about a block away from this guy. So every time that I copied and pasted it, I didn't have to re-edit this code inside this command block. It already knew that I wanted to just be right here and facing in this direction for this single frame. So a lot of headaches of editing each individual block were completely gone away. So all I had to do was copy and paste this command block, and it knew exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to face in this direction. So also, as you might know, I MC'd this little guy, this green guy, in each frame. And he would follow this animation trajectory here. This guy is just going to be a test for me. I moved this green block in this type of arc right here, so I made sure that the corner was going along each point of this arc. And then I did the same thing for each of these blocks. I made sure that it followed the green guy at each points, and I animated it into that. But not only is this good for the stop animation, but also have the ability with my video editor to add in a mask to also have live action with stop motion animation. This is a crude example, but I can show you this here. Using the camera mod, it allows me to make repeatable passes with the camera in the exact same way. Using several takes and editing them together will allow me to recreate the same stop motion animation with a moving camera. And with a mask of another pass using a character allows me to create stop motion animation in the same shot with character action. These will be the two methods that I will be using to create the next movie. In the next coming months, I hope to keep you up to date on how the film is developing.